Hello, hello. It is Amber Carlton with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Premier Properties, and I am back for your Real Estate Basics, episode 20. Today we are talking about renting versus purchasing a home and looking at the pros and cons of both. There are advantages and disadvantages to both. That makes sense. So some of the things that you're going to want to consider, especially in the rental market, are how much time do you have to dedicate to the property, whether it's yard work or snow removal, different things around the home that might need to be done. Do you have the ability to take care of those things, or do you have the ability to pay someone else to take care of those things for you? If the answer is no, renting is probably going to be a very good option for you. Unless you're kind of more in that luxury market. For our area, there are some really turnkey luxury properties. Heritage Homes has the ranch. That's a great option for needing that low maintenance, more of a turnkey setting. Otherwise, there are a few condos in our area that have snow removal and things of that nature. They tend to be a little bit harder to finance in our area, so that's something I'd want to talk with you more about to see if that's a good option for you, or if you want to just rent for a while longer before looking into home ownership. One of the biggest things to consider on the pro for home ownership is the wealth you'll build by owning your home. So Lawrence Yun is chief economist for NAR. He is absolutely brilliant, and he loves numbers and going by studies. He cited the Federal Reserve Survey of Household Finance through NAR in 2021, and the average wealth of someone who rents nationally, this is broad spectrum, $8,000. The average wealth of someone who owns their own home in 2021, $320,000. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else there is to say. If you're thinking about, moving from one home to another, that's kind of a different topic right now on, what are your pain and pleasure points, what's causing that drive for you. But if you're not a homeowner right now and you're only renting and you're considering, do I keep renting or do I move into home ownership? If you're trying to grow your wealth, which who isn't, it's going to be not only your biggest investment, but your largest savings account, and the best way for you to start getting that wealth built, to put it into other things that you want to obtain and kind of get that portfolio going for you to take those next steps, and creating wealth not only for you, but for your whole family as well. So that number really blew me away. I had to take a screenshot of it. I have it. If anyone would like it, I can put it in the comments below. Let's see here. Other things to consider. We are still in a housing shortage. So not only is the cost to buy a home going up, the cost to rent is going up as well. There's just nothing available for either right now in our local market anyways, which supply and demand. If there's nothing available and a ton of people who need it, cost's going to go up. So that's one other thing to consider. I know I've heard a few people reference, like Jared James saying, if you're renting, you're paying someone else's mortgage, which is true. So yeah, those are really good things to consider on the flip side, but you do have to be in a position where you can have a little bit stashed in case something goes wrong. If a water heater goes out or something comes up, you need to be able to take on that cost when you're a homeowner versus when you're renting. And you also have to have that time, to mow the lawn or do the snow removal, or additional funds to pay someone to do that on your behalf. And there are a lot of great companies that do all of those things. We're happy to put you with people to help you get stuff done. Those were my main talking points that I really want you to consider are, what type of time do you have? What type of assets do you have? And if you are here where you're good on those, looking at the future for that building of your own wealth, and how you can kind of take yourself to the next level. So on top of the fact that it gets to be yours and you can do whatever you like with it and have some more privacy, and all of those great things, the wealth is probably the biggest kicker for me. So Yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions about the Federal Reserve Survey of Household Finance or Lawrence Yun or renting, owning, kind of the cost differentials right now or anything like that, I'm more than happy to help. So feel free to reach out to me via personal message, text, call, whatever you'd like. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you next week for your market update. Take care.